rise to Hollywood superstardom is marked by a diverse filmography, blending action, drama, romance, and even historical epics. While many of his early roles set the stage for his future success, one of his most ambitious yet underrated performances came in Legends of the Fall, 1994. This sweeping, decades-spanning saga blended elements of the Western with the brutality of World War I, making it a unique cinematic experience that defied easy categorization. Brad Pitt's path to stardom and the road to Legends of the Fall. By the early 1990s, Pitt was rapidly ascending the ranks of Hollywood. His breakout role as the free-spirited drifter J.D. in Thelma and Louise, 1991, cemented his status as a heartthrob, but he quickly proved he was more than just a pretty face. Films like A River Runs Through It, 1992, California, 1993, and Interview with the Vampire, 1994, showcased his versatility, leading up to his first major epic, Legends of the Fall. Adapted from Jim Harrison's 1979 novella, the film follows the lives of three brothers, Tristan, Brad Pitt, Alfred, Aidan Quinn, and Samuel Ludlow, Henry Thomas, as they navigate love, war, and family turmoil against the backdrop of the rugged Montana frontier. Anthony Hopkins delivers a powerful performance as their father, Colonel Ludlow, and Julia Ormond plays the beautiful Susanna, who becomes the focal point of a tragic love triangle. What makes Legends of the Fall stand out is its ambitious storytelling. While it has the heart of a classic Western, it also explores the horrors of war, the struggles of Native Americans, and the changing American landscape in the early 20th century. A Western at heart, a war epic in scope. Traditionally, Westerns are set in the period between the Civil War and the late 19th century, when cowboys, outlaws, and pioneers shaped the American frontier. By contrast, Legends of the Fall takes place between the early 1900s and the 1960s, long after the Wild West era was thought to have ended. However, the Ludlow family's ranch in Montana remains a last bastion of frontier life, isolated, untamed, and deeply tied to nature. Tristan, the film's central figure, embodies the restless, rebellious spirit of a Western hero. He is a man deeply connected to the land, loyal to his family, yet burdened by personal demons. His journey from free-spirited youth to battle-hardened soldier and finally to a reclusive legend mirrors the evolution of the American West itself. At the same time, the film ventures into war drama territory. When the U.S. is still neutral in World War I, Samuel, the youngest Ludlow brother, enlists with the Canadian Expeditionary Forces. His tragic fate on the battlefield sends Tristan into a downward spiral, leading him on a path of revenge, guilt, and self-exile. The depiction of trench warfare is unflinching, mud-soaked battlefields, barbed wire entanglements, and the relentless brutality of combat serve as a stark contrast to the open, majestic landscapes of Montana. Brad Pitt's breakout role as Tristan Ludlow. Tristan Ludlow is one of Pitt's most emotionally complex roles. He is a romantic, a warrior, a rebel, and ultimately a tragic figure who cannot escape his past. The film's narrative follows his transformation. The wild youth, Tristan is initially carefree, deeply bonded with his brothers and father. His close friendship with the Native American storyteller One Stab, Gordon Tuatusis, gives him unique perspective on life, and his relationship with Susanna is marked by passion and restraint. The broken soldier. After witnessing Samuel's horrific death in World War I, Tristan is consumed by grief and rage. His descent into violence, hunting down the German soldiers responsible for his brother's death, changes him forever. The exile and return. Racked with guilt, Tristan leaves his home for years, wandering aimlessly before finally returning, only to find his family and past love irreversibly changed. His struggle to find peace is central to the film's emotional weight. Pitt's portrayal of Tristan is raw and magnetic. His ability to convey pain, love, and inner turmoil with minimal dialogue solidified his reputation as more than just a leading man. He was a serious actor with immense range. A visually stunning masterpiece. Director Edward Zwick, Glory, The Last Samurai, crafted Legends of the Fall as a visual and emotional spectacle. Cinematographer John Toll's breathtaking landscapes capture the untamed beauty of Montana, making the setting as much a character as the people inhabiting it. The film's sweeping score by James Horner further enhances the epic feel, blending melancholy with moments of hope and triumph. Beyond its aesthetics, the film tackles themes that were rarely explored in mainstream Hollywood at the time. It does not shy away from the U.S. government's mistreatment of Native Americans, the emotional scars of war, and the consequences of blind patriotism. The Ludlow family's decision to live off the land and reject government influence makes a powerful statement about individualism and resistance. Why Legends of the Fall remains underrated. Despite its critical and commercial success upon release, earning 3 Academy Award nominations and winning for Best Cinematography, Legends of the Fall has often been overshadowed by Pitt's later films. The mid-1990s saw him take on darker, more intense roles in Say 7 and 1995, 12 Monkeys 1995, and Fight Club 1999, which drew more attention from cinephiles. Additionally, the film's blend of Western and war drama made it difficult to categorize, leading some audiences to overlook its historical significance. Those expecting a conventional romance were met with brutal depictions of war and loss, while fans of war films may have been surprised by its sweeping love story. However, in retrospect, Legends of the Fall stands as one of Pitt's most defining performances and an underappreciated gem in his filmography. It bridges multiple genres, offers a gripping character study, and delivers an emotional punch that resonates decades later. Final thoughts: a must-watch for fans of epics. If you're a fan of sprawling historical dramas, character-driven westerns, or simply want to see one of Brad Pitt's most compelling performances, Legends of the Fall is a must-watch. It's a film that embodies love, loss, war, and redemption, all set against the breathtaking backdrop of the American frontier. Though often overlooked in discussions of Pitt's greatest roles, Legends of the Fall is a testament to his early acting prowess and remains a beautifully crafted epic that deserves more recognition.